Yeah. It's all about humanity. About humanity. It's all about humanity. About humanity. It's all about humanity. It's all about humanity. About humanity. It's all about humanity. About humanity. It's all about humanity.
What is up? What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another IGL matchup. We have tonight the semifinals on the line tonight. Hope everybody's having a great night tonight. My name is Whoopsyou, and we are ready, set, and go. Tonight's matchup, we have Minimal Green versus Asgard Esports. And like I said before, this is a semi-final matchup. These guys are trying to fight to keep their hopes and dreams alive, to hoist up that championship for the IGL champions. Just hoist up that trophy and just holds it up in the air. But tonight we are at lovely Manfield, and like I said before, this is a best of 7 matchup versus Minimal Green and Asgard Esports. Minimal Green hopping into this matchup 5-3, whereas Asgard Esports is going to be 6-2. So let's hop over to the tail of the tape and look at the statistics behind everything. By the way, tail of the tape, thank you very much for our sponsors. Sponsored by Wendy's. We have no sponsor for tonight. I'm sorry, guys. No, there's no sponsor. I'm sorry. Brenda was supposed to hook us up with a sponsor, but she forgot, so I'm sorry. Any hooser. No, so tonight's matchup, we have Minimal Green over on the left-hand side, going to be rocking a 3.30 goal per game with 3.36 saves per game. Pretty much high numbers there. Starting lineup for Minimal Green is going to be Infected Soldier, Smiggy, and Treasy. And these guys float around GC1 to GC2. Infected and Smiggy have been together for a couple of months, whereas they just picked up Treasy at the beginning of this season. And he's been pretty much blending in well with their team. They said that he's Basically a really cool guy to have around. He's a pretty solid player, holds his own on the field. So all of these guys, I believe, is what he said. I'm not sure if he's talking about the whole entire team or if he's just talking about the 2 subs that they have on their roster. They are all University of San Diego students. So shout out to University of San Diego. Go Tritons. So yeah. They are a part of the minimal... what are they called? I forgot what their actual esports organization was called. Minimal... I think it's just Minimal Esports, to be honest with you guys. It's actually like a whole entire group of people who are essentially a part of the same organization, and the organization is called Minimal. So they're a part of that branch, and their team name is Minimal Green because they have a bunch of different teams in IGL. But I think they said, as far as they know, they're the first team in the org to actually make it this far in the IGL playoffs. Somebody from Minimal, please correct me if I'm wrong. If that's mistaken, then I apologize. But regardless, I think that they might be the only team left from Minimal inside the IGL playoffs this season. They want to wish the fans for a good show. They hope everything works out for them. And one more thing, he also did say that Minimal teams have a tradition of taking things to 5 games. So this, like I said, this is a best of 7 series because this is playoffs. But hopefully they don't extend it for the whole 7 games. They don't want to do that. They want to get the job done early. We have Minimal White as well. Nice, Paradox. Welcome to the stream. Hi, Drive. What's up? Bentley, what's going on, man? Welcome to the stream. Let's hop over, switch gears over to Asgard Esports. Asgard Esports actually did go under a rebrand. Asgard Esports is actually a new name, and they changed their name to Vicinity Esports. So if you guys want to follow them on Twitter, it's Vicinity Esports on Twitter. But for the rest of this season, I believe they're going to be Asgard Esports. So the starting lineup for them is Token, Bentley, and Foran. And they're coming in here with a 2.46 goals per game with 2.57 saves per game. So the numbers are a little bit different. You know, Minimal Green put up a lot more goals and saves per game. So we'll see if that's going to be in their favor. But like I said, Asgard Esports coming into this one off of that huge win last week against the 7-0 sitting on. They were absolutely the underdogs in that matchup, and they came to play, and they came to prove the fans wrong, essentially, in that Twitter poll. Speaking of Twitter polls, I did do a Twitter poll earlier today. Let's go ahead and check that real quick. I asked these guys on their social medias who'd you guys think was going to win, and we have 8 votes for Vicinity Esports. Essentially, we had 8 votes in total. My fault. 75% of people said Vicinity Esports was going to win this game, so they're coming in here the fan favorite, at least for this matchup. So, I also like to add, like I told you guys before last week when we did cast this Asgard Esports team, they did play in 2 separate tournaments where they placed 2nd and 3rd and actually got a couple of cash prizes out of those tournaments. So, that being said, let's hop into this matchup and see who's going to be the victor of these 2 teams. Let's go ahead and give the okay for these 2 teams to join. And we're going to switch over to our lovely casting scene. Bubba, man, what's going on, brother? Welcome to the stream. Just waiting for this game number 1 to start. Like I said, this is a best of 5 series. And this is a Tier 2 Div 2 matchup. That means that everybody on the field right now is going to be gold. Or, sorry, Grand Champ. Grand Champ 1, Grand Champ 2. Bubba Man says, use code Whoopsyou in the item shop. I appreciate that, Bubba. Much love to you, man. Oh, you used the code today.
That was easy.
Nice, bro. Thank you very much for that, man. I appreciate you. Appreciate you so very much. What did you buy today? Oh, Foran's going to get an easy goal to start this one off for Asgard Esports. Nice little side hit off the sidewall. Nobody home for Minimal Green. I think Minimal Green pretty much expected, or they expected to get a goal out of that transition there, but it didn't work out in their favor. I love this cherry blossom that we have going on over here. The cherry blossom car right here from Smiggy. I love that setup. It's very clean. Then we have Infected Soldier right now. I think it looks like he's rocking a hella Patriot Octane right now. It might be a even a sailor hat for like the Navy, maybe. Maybe he was in the Navy beforehand. So shout out to all the veterans. Shout out to everybody who served inside the military. I appreciate every single one of you guys. You guys don't get enough love and respect. We talked about this last night on stream. We're not going to get back into this again during the casting. So Treasy's going to put a shot off the back wall. Foran is going to miss the touch, and Treasy's going to get himself a double touch off the back wall to tie this one up 1-1. Foran just probably didn't have enough boost. Token trying to rotate back and try to give himself a little save off that one, maybe a clear. But Treasy with a great read. He stuck with that one. He stuck with that one well. Paradox loves to see that one, representing this minimal green, or minimal esports team, I'm assuming. Hop on over to the Asgard Esports side. We got Foran rocking this Octane with some T-White Zombas. Token puts a shot on target, though, with a great pass from Bentley. Let's see how this one turned out. Bentley pops it off the sidewall. He gets that second touch off the back wall, right over Infected Soldier. And Token just at the right place at the right time, and Asgard Esports is going to go up 2-1. Plenty of time, plenty of games left in this one. But this is for the semifinals. This is the playoff run that everybody has been working for all season. Trying to keep their playoffs hopes and dreams alive. Now, Paradox did correct me. He did say that they had minimal white as well inside the playoffs. So is that the farthest that that these minimal teams have actually made it? Has anybody actually conquered the playoffs and actually secured themselves a victory? Or, because I know minimal has several teams, like I said before. Oops, wrong button. My apologies. Bubba, I appreciate you so very much. Thank you all for being here. Appreciate every single one of you guys. This one's going to be a passer on the right-hand side. Trying to tie this game up is minimal green. Token's go ahead and get himself a backwards save. Double commitment coming out of Bentley and Token. Not something that you want to see because it's going to leave an open net opportunity. Token gets a nice little touch on this one, though. It's a missed touch, or a whiff, I should say, by minimal green. I believe that was, I don't think it was Treasy. I believe that was Smiggy. Smiggy trying to read that one off the sidewall. Regardless, somebody whipped off the sidewall there trying to 50-50 that one with Token in the air. 2 minutes and 5 seconds left in this game. Token picks himself up an easy save. Bentley with a great save as well, because that shot could potentially be going in. There was enough goal there for that one to probably sneak in. Double commitment once again coming from the Asgard Esports team. Not sure if Token's just flying around everywhere. Gets a touch right here off the sidewall. Then Foran dead the rights on this ball, trying to 50-50 with the Bentley going for the boost, and Token just, like I said, out of position there. I'm not trying to blame that one necessarily on Token, but just definitely a miscommunication and a miscue for this Asgard Esports team. Treasy has himself a nice little air dribble. Just ran out of boost on that one. Smiggy pops it off the back wall. Foran trying to do something with it. He actually sets this one up pretty good for minimal green, but nobody's going to make contact with this one. Infected Soldier and him are going to 50-50 this one, though. Smiggy's going to have himself a shot. Token with a nice save off, clear off to the right-hand side. Minimal green doing a very good job maintaining possession on this Asgard Esports team. Typically, look, another double commit coming from Asgard Esports. I was going to say, typically when you see that, when you see a team start to get a basically field possession and ball control, you're going to eventually wear down that defense, start starving them a boost, and eventually a ball is going to go ahead and go in. So Asgard Esports sneaks away with one early, or sneaks away with one. Luckily, they didn't get scored on there. Because like I said, Minimal Green was doing a great job maintaining that possession. Foran's going to put a shot on target. In fact, the Soldier's going to pick himself up a save as well. Two very, very solid teams right now going up against each other. A lot of 50-50 challenges coming up. Paradox says, this is our second season with IGL, and we had a team make it to the semis before getting knocked out last season. So we're even at the moment. Okay, so it was a misunderstanding. I did send some questions over to the team captain, Infected Soldier. I did send some questions over to him. He's the person who did give us that information. I basically, when I give people questions, I kind of give them the benefit of the doubt, essentially. So I'm glad that somebody's here to give us some sort of clarification. This one might be a game 1 overtime, and both sides are kind of content with just letting that happen. So we're heading ourselves to game 1 overtime here, ladies and gentlemen. In fact, the Soldier has himself an open net opportunity, but Forehand's going to cut that one down early. So try to get a touch off the sidewall here. Bentley putting his car right there in the way. Can Treasy hit this one off the back wall? Get another double touch. Maybe, potentially. No. Bentley's going to stop that one. Treasy, a little bit of frustration there that he couldn't get his shot off. Lets out a little bit of that aggression. Once again, Minimal Green just wearing down this Asgard Esports defense. Sesto, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Bentley gets beat on the 50-50 challenge there by Smiggy. Smiggy has himself a chance right here. Forehand. Surprisingly enough, nobody up. Nobody up on that one for Minimal Green. So it's going to be Bentley that's going to score this one in overtime. But Bentley's actually going to get the assist. Forehand is going to get the credit for that one. I believe he was going for the bump or the demo on that one. But he ends up getting a touch right there. But regardless, Asgard Esports sneaks away with this one. They are the fan favorites, but ladies and gentlemen, I'll give you my assessment here in a minute. Let's just enjoy the fact that Asgard Esports goes up 1-0 on the back. Bentley should have himself right there. He should have himself a goal. But Forehand just secured it. I believe it was just a miscommunication right there as well. Smiggy had a chance at that one, just overjumped and over-pursued that one. So here's my assessment. I say Asgard Esports sneaks away with this one just because of the simple fact that I believe that they were playing a little bit worse than Minimal Green was. So Minimal Green is in trouble here. If Minimal Green actually, if Asgard Esports actually cleans this one up and actually performs a lot better, Minimal Green could be in trouble because you see a lot of double commits coming out of Asgard Esports. So a lot of the offense that Minimal Green is actually doing is actually favoring what am I trying to say here? Essentially, they're doing a good job. Minimal Green is doing a great job, essentially, keeping the possession, keeping the pressure on Asgard Esports, but they just keep on pulling themselves out of it. So if Asgard Esports cleans up their defensive side of stuff, stop double committing, stop over pursuing, essentially, and stop with the bad rotations, they're going to come away with this one fairly easy. So I said Asgard Esports sneaks away with it just because of the fact that, like, they didn't play to their full potential, in my personal opinion. So Minimal Green, I felt like, was the better team in that first game number 1. But they still lost that game, essentially. They had way better mechanics, they had way better rotations, and they had better pressure and field presence, in my personal opinion. But regardless, Asgard Esports picks up that game number 1. Lab reports over Rocket League. I don't understand what that one means. Not 100% sure what that one means, to be honest with you. Just gonna bring some of the music back. My apologies for you guys just hearing the Rocket League noises. I know a lot of people don't like it. One point right there. Token just whiffing on the ball as well. Bentley with a weird touch right there, which isn't too bad. Just a weird touch. Not a bad touch, just a weird one. Smiggy's gonna try to pop this one off the back wall. He might score it himself, and he does! Smiggy with a great shot off the back wall. Good read. Once again, Token whiffing on the ball. And Smiggy just with the amazing angle on that shot. And Minimal Green's going to go up 1-0 with 4:10 remaining in game number 2. The Doomsy dish, he says. Oh, Rocket League is better than the Relabs reports that you have to do. I totally agree with you. That was absolutely an amazing shot by Smiggy. But like I said, off the back of Asgard Esports, who essentially had 2 whiffs from Token. That's what resulted in that goal. Token missing the first one, then he misses the one off the back wall as well. So like I said, Asgard Esports needs to clean up the way that they're playing right now. Forehand out in front again, trying to get himself another goal like he did in that overtime in game 1. Token passes it to the left-hand side. The Bentley just miscues that one, but Token clears off Smiggy, the goalie. He clears him out of the box, essentially. Treasy up in the air early for this one. No boost left for a double touch, but sets his teammate up pretty well. Smiggy Maybe potentially setting Infected Soldier up for that one, but Infected Soldier out of boost himself as well as out of position a little bit too. Oh, Foran, he's in pretty good position. He twirled downwards though, but Bentley's gonna go ahead. Oh my goodness, what a save by Treasy. I thought that one was sneaking in. On the bottom, but Treasy somehow saved that one. What a great save. Coming out for Minimal Green. Still up 1-0. Half this game is officially over. 2 minutes and 30 seconds left. Asgard Esports trying to go on the offensive here. Let's see if 4Rank can get a nice touch on that one. No, Smiggy's going to clear it off to the right-hand side. Now it's time for Token trying to go on offense here, trying to get his team going. Bentley's going to pop this one to the middle. 4Ran's going to get a nice little clear there. In fact, it's going to miss on this one. Let's see if 4Ran can do something with it. Couldn't quite get it. Bentley's going to pop off the sidewall. Not a good touch from Bentley right there. Not something that you want to do. Just kind of basically set up the defense, or set up the offense that's coming to attack you with a nice pass in the center. So once again, Asgard sneaks away with a no-goal situation. Bentley off the sidewall. Smiggy with a nice save right there. Can anybody follow up with that one? No. 4Ran the closest person to that one, and he's back at the other side. Now it's time for Treasy to put the shot. This one's going to be a waterfall right down in front of the net. Somebody from Asgard has to get a touch on it, and they do. Relentless offense right now coming from Minimal Green, essentially. 1 minute and 5 seconds remaining in this game. Just everywhere that Asgard Esports is trying to go, Minimal Green is either getting there faster or they're just reading these passes from Asgard. I will say that Asgard Esports has cleaned it up quite a bit. The rotations are looking pretty solid. I didn't really see any double commits on this game. But I think the thing that's just holding them back is just the predictability of their passing and the offensive sets that are coming out. I will say Minimal Green did sneak out with one. Bentley, I thought, had himself a goal there. And luckily enough, Minimal Green did sneak out of it with that one. This one might be trouble right now. This one might be the dagger in this game too. Treasy puts that one right down the middle, and Bentley with a great rotation back. Here comes the offensive set for them. 4Ran can't get his car quite around the ball the way that he wanted to. It's going to force Bentley to back up on this one. This one's going to be a shot down the middle. Looks like this one might die. Token trying to keep it up. And Smiggy is going to go ahead and kill that one right there. The Minimal Green answers right back with a retaliation win. The series is tied up 1-1. Like I said, Minimal Green snuck away with one there. That was a great save, but I think it was by Treasy, because Bentley had that net dead to rights essentially, and Treasy just had a great save. But Asgard Esports did a very good job. Like I said, they did clean it up. They didn't really have any double commits. The rotations looked a lot better this one. They just didn't really have the offensive presence that they wanted. Minimal Green controlled the whole entire game number 2, essentially keeping the possession on their side of the field, or not like their side, but like the opponent's side, on Asgard's side, the whole entire time, essentially, that game number 2. So very minimal offensive I don't understand what's going on. Very minimal mistakes, or very minimal offensive chances for Asgard Esports in that game number 2. Let's see if they can clean this one up and maybe have a little bit more offensive presence. This Token has one right here. Let's see if he can get it in. 4Ran coming across. Almost a great touch. If he would have touched that one, definitely would have been a goal. Very, very close one to lead this one off. That was a great save. You're 100% right, Paradox. Smiggy back for this one, playing goalkeeper right now. Gonna waste a majority of his boost going for that one in the corner there. Infected Soldier picks up a nice demo. Bentley in a 1v1 situation. My apologies for switching the screen to the wrong person. Infected Soldier, team captain of the minimal green team. Foran's up in the air with this one, air dribbling it. Runs out of boost as well. And he's going to pop Treasy over in the corner to the boost. He's going to have to rotate all the way far side to his side to get a boost. Might work out in his favor, though, because Smiggy touches this one to him. What do T and D mean at the top? So, T is the tier that these guys are in. D is the division. So, the tier that they're in is all dependent on what rank they are in Rocket League. So, IGL kind of handles all that. So, the tiers are essentially like, Tier 1 is like high GC Supersonic, I'm assuming. Tier 2 is more Grand Champ, which we're looking at right now. Grand Champ 1, Grand Champ 2. And then the division is just broken up into like how many people are of that rank. So they have certain brackets and people who they play against, essentially. It's all tied up in the series right now. Minimal Green just puts a score on the board right now, though. Foran misses the touch off the sidewall. Bentley coming up and trying to challenge that one again. And Treasy just pop shots this one up into the top. If you guys look, there's little tick marks on the blue and on the orange. It's all tied up 1-1. I should probably make this a little bit more visible. C3 to GC for T2. There's the answer. Paradox answered it for us. This one's going to go into Infected Soldier. Going to get a nice little carried in on the left-hand side. Beats Bentley on the left-hand side. And just basically gets himself a nice little touch and lets Foran do the rest of the work for him. And Minimal Green going up 2-0 right now on this very good Asgard Esports team. Haha, Rocket League, thank you very much for the follow. Appreciate you so very much. Have ourselves an interesting ball game. Like I said, right now, Asgard Esports struggling to find themselves on offense. You guys look at the bottom left-hand corner, essentially. Foran right here with 54 points. Token leading the pack, and he's going to get dunked on by Infected Soldier once again. He's going to pick up his second goal. Bounces right off the top of Foran. Smiggy with a nice touch off the back wall. And Infected Soldier didn't have to do much, but does enough to make this one a 3-0 game. And this is game number 3 of 7, so you guys know this is a best of 7 series because this is playoffs. We're in the semis right now at this point. You guys are all like our last hope. You guys have to win this. I think they feel the pressure, and they're actually responding to it quite nicely. Like I said, the team captain, Infected Soldier, he did tell me, if you guys don't know who he is on Discord, it's Commander Boy, but he did tell me this one might be a goal right here. Oh no, Treasy pops it right up in the middle. Smiggy's gonna do a great job to clear someone off to the left-hand side. Token, once again, missed touch. He whiffs it. I wouldn't even say missed touch, but he whiffs it. Good clear right there from Foran. Let's see if Bentley can pass this one up to him. He does. And this one might be a counterattack. Infected Soldier with a great save, though. There was the offense that Asgard needed. They needed to sneak one in right there to get a little bit of confidence back, potentially. Token didn't whip this one, though. Pops it off the back wall. Infected Soldier waiting back for it. Now we're starting to see a little bit of the Asgard Esports side of things. This was a shot down on Token, but a great save once again from Infected Soldier. Has himself 3 saves right now. Might pick up a second one there. Or a second one. I meant to say a 4th one there. Infected Soldier playing absolutely amazing defense. I think he also has himself 2 goals here too, so don't count him out on the offensive side. Last person back, Infected Soldier misses this one though. Couldn't get the 4th save. Foran's going to pop it right over. Good 50-50 challenge right there from Token. And Foran with a nice touch right over Infected Soldier. Just a little bit miscued. When you're driving your car looking backwards, it's essentially one of the hardest things to do in Rocket League is to try to get that save right there because you don't want to potentially own goal, but when you whiff, it kind of looks bad as well. But Foran needs to turn on this one. Bentley might have a shot on target right here. Infected Soldier with a demo that leads to Smiggy getting a save for that one. 35 seconds remaining right now in this game, number 3. It's an all minimal green, but Asgard Esports has woken up. Bentley's up in the air for this one. Can he get it? Yes, he does! Don't count them out just yet, ladies and gentlemen, because Bentley just scored himself a goal. This one's going to be 3-2 with 23 seconds remaining. Potentially looking at our overtime situation now. Like I said, the Asgard Esports team was in a little bit of a funk there. Couldn't quite get themselves out of that rut for no goals. Smiggy might have an answer for it, though. Bentley, 50-50. Can Smiggy get it? Smiggy does! Smiggy picks himself up a goal. 17 seconds remaining. Love to see the kickoff goals. Gets the bump as well. Nobody else back for the Asgard Esports team because they're going through the routines of picking up boosts and going for the ball here. Token might have a retaliation goal. Smiggy with a nice challenge though. Forehand up in the air for it. Nobody center for it. Bentley's gonna be forced to try to save this one, and he does. But regardless, Asgard Esports was in a little bit of a funk there. They needed a couple goals to wake themselves up, and Smiggy's trying to sneak away with one. Suck some of that momentum right back to the minimal green side, but minimal green's going to go up 2-1 in the series. Whole entire team putting forth effort on that one. I'm telling you right now, I told you guys, they feel the pressure. They know that they're one of the only teams left for minimal inside this series, or inside the IGL playoffs, essentially. So they know what is at stake for your guys' organization. But they're getting it done out here, guys. They're absolutely doing everything that they possibly can to prove their worth to you guys. 3 saves coming from Infected Soldier. If he didn't have those saves, this would be a totally different conversation right now between you and I. But Asgard Esports hopefully get out of this rut and basically start to get the offensive presence that they need to start scoring some more goals. So we'll see if that happens right now in game number 4 and see what happens. Smoothest, what's going on right now, brother? Thank you very much for the Subaruni, brother. He says he's so hard right now. We're going to hear a text to talk.
Smoothest 21x, so hard right now.
How did Infected get MVP? No mechanics yet, MVP impossible. I promise you right now, this man is the MVP of the show. He had himself 3 saves. I promise you that right now. Absolutely tearing it up. Yeah, but don't count Asgard off. They get this offense going. I'm telling you guys right now, it's going to be a little bit of trouble. Oh, their teammate DC'd. Okay, he did join back. I was going to say we can restart. I think he does have a little bit of a time allowance, but everything seems back to normal. We have the first touch coming from the Asgard Esports side. Nice little fake right there from Forehand. Trying to get things going. He's going to pick up a demo right here on Smiggy as well. Bentley's going to pass this one off. Can Token score it? No, he cannot. He's going to get demoed by Infected Soldier. That's the MVP of the last game. I'm telling you guys right now, he's doing everything he possibly can to keep minimal green inside this one. The team captain. Dude, Token with the fake out. Oh my goodness. Broke off the axles off Infected Soldiers, but I think Smiggy's going to go ahead and pick up a save for that one. My apologies. My fingers slipped off my finger slipped off my keyboard, and essentially I lost control of what camera angle we were looking at, so my apologies for that one. This Token's going to force himself to get demoed here. Smiggy, Token going to have a 50-50 middle of the field. Token's going to win that one. Smiggy has a nice little touch down the middle. Both these teams, very solid defensive teams. Like I said, it's this wearing out from minimal green that's been the deciding factor. Is right there. Infected Soldier with a great wraparound pass that drops it right in the middle. Then he picks up a demo right afterwards. I'm telling you guys right now, you say no mechanics and you're making fun of this man, but I promise you, sometimes you don't need any mechanics. Sometimes you just piggyback off of your scorers, as Treasy almost scores that one. Sometimes you need the guys that just do the fundamentals, the mechanics, solid rotations, put himself in the right place at the right time. He picked himself up 2 goals and 3 saves last game. I'm telling you guys right now, Infected Soldier is popping off. We need to see more out Token from the Asgard Esports side. The team captain, Token, he might get, Bentley gets, what's it called? Not Bentley, but Oh my god, Foran got beat there. That's what I was trying to say. And Bentley's going to pick up the save. Bentley passes it to Token! Almost on cue, Token with a great pass right here from Bentley. Smiggy sets him up. Token, or Bentley just basically passes it right in the hands of Token. He just secures that goal. Just want to let you know you're an amazing caster. I appreciate you very much, haha. This one's going to go ahead and go in as well. Foran is going to get credit for it. It's going to be another kickoff goal, 50-50. And basically, it's going to bounce right off the sidewall. And somebody pull out their protractor, because I need to know what angle that was. I'm going to steal that one for my games. Paradox is saying pain. Hey, don't worry. You guys have one game up right now. You guys are one game up. There's nothing to be too worried about just yet. But like I said, or not like I said, you guys should know this from being a minimal team, minimal fans. You guys love to take things to 5-game series and then basically take it out and basically turn up. Okay? So you guys should know, being minimal fans, that this is standard practice for your guys' team and organization. You guys take this in the long haul, essentially. Sometimes it's a little bit too close for comfort. Foran, I believe, should have went up for that one, but Bentley comes flying out of nowhere. Almost scores himself a goal there. This one's going to be a great pass from Token to the left-hand side. Foran's going to let it roll in, though, so Token's going to get credit for that goal as well. I believe that's his second goal. A nice little aerial touch right there from Token. That is his second goal. We did confirm that right here from the stats. Throwing a game or two is part of the minimal culture. Treasy's going to answer back with that one, and it's going to put this one 1-3 with 1:53 seconds left. This is game number 4. Nothing to be too worried about just yet. Like I said, you guys are still up one game, still plenty of time left as well. I'm not sure if you guys heard me or not, but if you guys want to tell Infected and tell these other guys, I did say Gold Tritons, because I believe that's your guys' mascot for San Diego. It's this one we're going to answer right back. Token's going to pick himself up a hat trick. I believe Token heard what I said. He doesn't take too kind of what I just said to him. I said Token needs to step up if they have a chance of winning this game. And the offensive presence, like I said, is being felt right now from the minimal green side. They basically have been in control the whole entire game. Minimal green's been in control the whole entire time. Here comes Token popping off once again. Nice pass right here. Good touch from Infected Soldier. But yeah, I did say go Tritons. I think that was the San Diego, University of San Diego's team mascot. I'm not 100% sure of. And Treasy's going to score this one, get himself his second goal. So nice answer right back. This one's 2-4 now. Foran and Smiggy on the break, which is Treasy's going to be in the air for this one as well. Bentley's going to beat him to it, though. Nice touch right here from Token off the back wall. Now, this is the type of GC content that we want to see. This is the type of, you know, what'd you say this was earlier? You said this was Champ to GC. Yeah, Champ 3 GC. This is the type of content we want to see. Passes off the back wall, backboard presence essentially for saves. Nice aerials as well. Foran's going to pop this one to Bentley. Bentley's waiting for it. Infected Soldier was going to pick himself up a save there. Potentially not, though, because Foran with an absolutely savage of a demo. But I believe Treasy's going to get credit for that one. So if Foran, or if Infected Soldier doesn't get demoed there, he would have picked himself up a save. And that's how stats work, right? 18 seconds remaining in this game number 4. Treasy's going to shoot a shot downfield. Can he pick himself up a hat trick? Token says, no, sir. I'm the only person with a hat trick this game. I'd like to welcome all you guys in. Thank you guys very, very much for being here. And this one's going to fall, and Asgard Esports is going to tie this series up 2-2. Off the back of Token there. 2 epic saves and 3 goals. I think that's the first hat trick that we've seen this series. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe I'm right, because I'm always right, because I'm the caster. I'm always right. Okay, that's all it comes down to. Token heard what I said, took offense to what I said, and then essentially made me shut up. I told them that basically Token needs to step up if they want to win this game, and essentially Token did just that. He stepped right up to the challenge, got himself 3 goals, 3 saves, doing things on offense and on defense. Absolutely amazing performance on him in that game number 4. So we'll see what happens in game 5. I'm not trying to take any momentum away from anybody. Might see a no change there. I think somebody just joined the wrong team there potentially. Actually, not 100% sure what happened there, but something happened. Treasy almost picks himself up an early goal there. It's going to bounce off the wall, though. Bentley, nice touch there. It might be a missed touch. It might be a missed touch, though, because Smiggy comes through and scores that one. Infected popping this one right there. I think he wraps around and gets a bump on Token as well. Leaves the net wide open. Like I said, Bentley just getting a touch that you kind of don't want to do. Popping this one off to the right-hand side when Token had a very clear shot at this one. He could have popped it downfield. Triceratops. As Foran's going to answer right back. Tie this one up 1-1. Foran pops it off the sidewall. Or Bentley, I'm sorry, my apologies. Bentley pops it off the sidewall. Foran just waiting right in the middle. One of those situations where it's right. No, that wasn't Token. That wasn't Bentley. Oh my god. I'm getting confused as to who's who. So much for being a good caster, am I right? This is a very, very exciting game and a very, very exciting series so far. Really anybody's game. Just depends on who wants it more, who wants to keep their team in this one. This one's going to wrap around. Token not there to receive it, though. So could be trouble right now for Minimal. Doing a good job clearing this one. Token off the left-hand side. What a good touch right there by Foran. Let's see if Bentley can get a touch on it. Can't. This one's going to be a missed touch. Nobody home! There is nobody home for Asgard Esports. They fully committed to the offensive set, but a touch right there from Bentley would have been crucial. Foran misses it off the corner wall. And Token was up for the pass from Bentley. And there is nobody home, but Minimal's going to go up 2-1. Best of 7. Best of 7. Oh, Foran almost answers right back with that one with a nice little shot from the sidewall, or from the back wall, I should say. Bentley waiting a very, very long time. Infected Soldier trying to get a nice pass to the mid for his teammates there. Lots and lots of flips. Once again, open net opportunity. These back walls are just, oh my goodness. Infected is going to go ahead and secure himself a goal. These back walls, I'm not 100% sure if that's their strong suit, Asgard Esports, but I've seen a lot of missed touches and a lot of miscues from Asgard Esports, trying to get a little fancy out here, getting little styles. But I'll tell you guys right now, the only points that count are not style points. They're goals that cross the threshold. So Minimal Esports, oh my goodness, is picking up multiple demos here as well. Trying to establish this offensive presence. I think they definitely are panicking. They're definitely playing a little bit more, not what's the word I'm looking for? More panicked, but like, what's the word I'm looking for here? Bentley's going to answer right back as I'm just going to shut my mouth about it. Pops this one right towards Treasy and right towards Infected. Both of them had a chance to save that one. Neither of them didn't try to contest it until very late in the shot. Yo, let's go Minimal Green. We have a lot of people showing up for Minimal Green. I appreciate you guys being here. Thank you guys very much for coming out and supporting your guys' team. 21 months for my homie Smoothie, too. I gotta give you a shout out, homie. Infected trying to do things himself right here. Token with a good save, though. As I say, I think everybody on minimal actually has themselves a goal. So Treasy has a goal, Infected has a goal, and Smiggy actually has a goal in this game. So I believe that's a first in this series as well. As Smiggy's going to pop this one off the back while Treasy's going to come on the cross. Good touch, but I think if that one didn't get 50-50, that one would have probably been a goal. 50-50 with Token there. This one pops right up. Treasy on the left-hand side with a great pass from an Infected. And this one's going to sneak its way in. Smiggy's going to find a way to sneak that one in. Almost a great dunk right there from, oh my goodness, from Treasy. And Smiggy just pops it over to the far side post. Picks himself up his second goal and puts Minimal up, more importantly, up 4-2 with 2:10 remaining. Still plenty of time for Asgard Esports to come right back into this game. Like I said, this is a best-of-7 series. Haha with a nice little 500-bit cheer. Thank you very much for that one. But Bentley picks himself up a save. Here comes the offensive relentless pressure from Minimal Green. Token, nice little flick over the center. Can he get the second touch? No, he cannot, because Infected is going to pick himself up. Nice little save. That one's going to be a shot from Bentley. This is an open net opportunity for Infected. Can he get the shot? He cannot. Shoots it far crossbar. It's going to be up in the air. Treasy has a chance at it. Puts a nice little touch on it, but Bentley's going to get the save for it. Smiggy off the return. Can Smiggy do anything about that? No, he cannot. It's going to be a far side pass. Token to forehand to Token. Token cannot score it, though. Where is Bentley? Bentley's flailing in the middle of the field. And a missed opportunity for Asgard Esports. It was going to be a beautiful, beautiful play from Asgard Esports if they could have actually did that. Because it was going to be a pass from Token, or a pass from forehand. Right back to Token, right back to forehand. Nice little fake outs and nice passes. So 37 seconds remaining right now. This game number 5. Asgard Esports trying to get ahead in this series. They haven't had the lead in the series since the first game that they won. They did fight hard last game and tied this one back up 2-2. Like I said, guys, don't count this Asgard team out. They are a very, very tough team. Oh my goodness, that one almost pinched right in, or redirected in, I should say. This one's going to go ahead and tick off, and this one's going to go ahead and die right there on the Asgard Esports side. And if you are a Minimal Green fan, you guys need one more game to secure this victory. And he says, no, I'm going to count them out. Crazy, crazy game right there for Minimal Green and Asgard. Both very, very close games. This is a great series so far. I'm going to go ahead and replay that donation alert, so thank you very much for that one. But this is a very, very crazy series so far. It's really been anybody's game. It just depends on who wants to show up and who wants to play in this series, essentially. Minimal Green doing a great job getting the offensive pressure, the offensive presence essentially going again like they had in game number 2 and 3. Just relentless attacks, relentless shots, all going towards Asgard Esports. Very, very little chances on offense once again for Asgard Esports, because just that field possession and the control coming out of Minimal Green. So if Minimal Green comes out and does the exact same thing that they did in this game, it's going to be very, very tough for Asgard Esports to go ahead and win this one. So we'll see what happens in this potential final game number 6. I believe it's 6, right? Yeah. It's been a while since I've only been doing casting for a couple months, guys, so bear with me. But I'm trying to say, I believe this is game number 6. It's 3-2. So that's 5, and then this is 6. So there you go. Let's hop into this game number 6. All the stakes are on the line right now, like I said beforehand. Minimal Green trying to... This one's going to be a good shot. In fact, it's going to pick up this one. And I believe that was forehand trying to bump Infected off of that ball. and he actually bumps Infected into the ball, but Bentley's going to go ahead and score this one. Nice gather from Token right here. He's going to go ahead and get credit for the assist, but Bentley just come flying in. Infected Soldier couldn't save that one. Oh my goodness, the toxicity coming out of Denchi. Or is that Denchi, a boy? I'm not sure how to say your name, brother. Minnie says Token is peaking right now. Minimum, remember, you have to win 4 games, not 3, so just win one more time, guys. Oh my goodness, you guys are funny. You guys are absolutely funny. Asgard Esports, regardless, is going to go up 1-0. 4 minutes remaining. This one might sneak in. Token just shoots this one a little bit too far. I think he did beat both members of the defense, though, if that one would have actually been on target. Oh, here comes a backflip from Bentley, and Token's going to save this one. I thought that one was actually going to sneak its way in. I thought Token was the last person, or Bentley was the last person back, not Token. Denchi, ya boy. There you go. That's how you say it. I will say this, Infected Soldier and Smiggy, like they said before, they have been playing together for a couple months, and they said they picked up Treezy. And Treezy, absolutely, I think his mechanics are ridiculous, man. It was definitely a solid pickup, and you cannot count out Infected Soldier. I know you guys are kind of trolling him and, you know, laughing and stuff like that, but look at the mechanics right now coming from Treezy. He had like 40 boosts there, holding that left or right air roll. I believe that was a left air roll. Air roll left, and just amazing mechanics. If that was me, I would have never thought I had enough boost in that situation. But Treezy is definitely a great addition to this team. Infected Soldier, if he cleans up a lot of his mechanics, I guarantee you he'll be a solid asset on the offensive side. But for what his role is on this team, he definitely plays his role very well. I'm going to say that. Very solid player. And plays his role well. He's essentially plays a lot like myself. I don't really have too strong of mechanics. I'm a great passer, and I'm a pretty decent save, as this one's going to sneak its way in on the back of Foran to Bentley, and Bentley, I think, is going to pick up the demo as well. Foran touches this one over the middle. Bentley's going to shoot it. Foran's actually the person that gets credit for the demo, and I think actually Foran touched that one, and it still sneaks its way in. It's funny that you say that, but we're going to read that one. Smiggy and Infected Soldier are actually brothers. Fun fact that you have there. Okay. Drenchy, a boy. Treezy is a crack gamer. Yeah, he's actually absolutely cracked, man. I'm telling you guys right now. He's very solid. Very solid player. He said inside information, Infected Soldier's playing that series with one hand and make it interesting on the competition. Here comes a shot right there from Infected Soldier coming across. It's funny that you guys say that, though, because I did cast a game a couple weeks ago. It was No Sleep. Team No Sleep is a 2v2, and this guy's name is Lefty. He actually does play Rocket League with only one hand, and he's like a high platinum player. He's actually pretty solid. He actually broke his hand, still loved to play Rocket League, and he plays Rocket League with one hand. He trained himself to play it with just his left hand, because I think his right hand is still in the cast or something. Or vice versa, his left hand's in the cast and he only can play with his right hand. Some crazy situation like that. So yeah, he's a high plat player, and he's actually pretty solid, man. They ended up losing. They were actually 7-0 leading their division, and they actually ended up losing that game in the 5 series. So this one's going to sneak its way in. Bentley's going to get credit for another goal and another assist to Foran. And Asgard Esports is going to go up 3-0 with 1 minute and 11 seconds remaining.
Premium with ad-free music that can play with the screen.
I am known to curse a lot of teams. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I casted a game. I'm not sure if you guys know who Parabellum Esports is, but if you guys don't know, you guys should find out. I was casting one of their matches, and they were up 2-0. And I said, I would love to see a reverse sweep here. And that was against Parabellum. Parabellum was up 2-0. And I said, I would love to see a reverse sweep here, because I've never casted a reverse sweep before. And sure enough, Parabellum ended up getting reverse swept. And the funny thing is Parabellum actually was the person who hired me to cast that game for him, and I called out a reverse sweep against them. Needless to say, I got fired, and I'm looking for a job. Haha, Rocket League. He says, fun fact, Infected Soldier has his monitor off to make the series fair. The series score is, yeah, you're right, 3. It's 3-2. I think I actually pushed the wrong button. My apologies. So 3-2, minimal green. It's about to be 3-3. My apologies. This one's going to fall. It was all Asgard Esports on the offensive set. 26 car bumps from Token. Crazy, crazy series. Crazy, crazy game. But this one's heading to game number 7. It's going to be all tied up 3-3. Like I said, you guys are the ones who told me Minimal Green likes to stretch things out and take it to a 5-game series. Well, this is the 7-game series, so you guys stretched it out. It's now 3-3, winner take all. We'll see who wins this one. It's been absolutely crazy. Crazy, crazy game right now. Scotty, go play this game. Scoodle Boot, bring it up with Commander. What do you mean? I have no idea what's going on. Listen, all I gotta say, it's been an absolutely amazing series. It's been a pleasure to cast this one to you guys. Both very, very solid teams, like I said before. Asgard Esports, very solid team. Like I said, they have applied and won in a couple, or not one, but they have placed second and third in a couple of money tournaments, and they beat the undefeated Sit-On team last year that was up. But Treasy's going to answer first and put Minimal Green up with like 20 seconds off the clock here. Nice little pass from Smiggy on the midfield, and Treasy with a good cross right there. Actually switched to the Fennec. If you guys didn't notice that. Treasy switched from the Octane to the Fennec. See if that works out in his favor. And I always ask this question on stream when I see new people in here. Are you guys a Fennec main or are you guys a Octane main? So we like to see a lot of Octanes in these things. I've seen Dominuses, Breakouts. I did see one player that played with a Mudcat. Takumi last night. But for the most part, most people kind of stick with the same cars, which is an Octane or a Fennec. Good little 50-50 right there. Token keeping possession on the Asgard Esports side. Bentley with a nice wraparound pass there. It's going to be easily saved by Smiggy, though. You're an Octane main, which you play Fennec a lot, too. The Fennec, I really feel like it's just a really solid, balanced car. Like, the turn radius is good. Has really good hitbox, and the aerials are very good as well. Of course, everybody loves the Octane, but the Fennec does a really good job, and a lot of pros actually switching to the Octane, or the Fennec as well, from the Octane. Octane for 3s and Fennec for 2s. Yeah, that's interesting. That's really crazy. They're actually heard of that one. Only comparison I can have to you. This one's gonna be a shot right now from Treasy as well. Nice little touch by him on the side, or from on mid. Going to keep possession as well. This is going to be a whiff right there from Token. Token with the whiff. A nice little credit is going to be added to Treasy's stats right here. He's going to pick up an assist. And Smiggy's just going to pound this one in at 67 miles an hour. Typical says I play Octane normally, but when I want to sit back and I play Fennec. Nice, man. Is there anything, is there such thing as casual in Rocket League anymore? I mean, fuck, even casual gets sweaty as hell. Bentley's going to try to answer with this one. It's going to be Crossbar Love. Top Crossbar is going to be Minimal Green's best friend right now. That was an easy go-ahead goal for Bentley, but he's going to miss that one. This is the final game, number 7, in case you guys just joined us. Asgard Esports on the heels right now, trying to get something going here. Smiggy picks up a demo and going to kind of stop that offensive set from happening. Token keeps possession, though. Doing a very, very good job Keeping possession on the side is Token. Trees is going to have a missed touch here. Forehand's going to come up on this one. It's going to pop off the back left-hand side. Token should have a shot at this one. Ooh, just a missed touch from Token. Had that hat trick early, I think, in game number 5, I believe that was. He had a hat trick. This is a good shot from Token, though, right there. Smiggy with a good save, though. Haha says that he is a very, very good crossbar shot. I have no idea. I guess Asgard ran out of luck and demos. Says Denchia boy. I still don't know how to say your name, even though you spelled it out for me. 1 minute and 30 seconds remaining. Minimal Green needs to hold on. I know Asgard Esports kind of tends to wake up late in the game. Here comes Token, the forehand. Forehand get the touch on it. He does. Off the back wall. Token needs to come up on this one. Infected Soldier is going to have a nice clear on this one. Smiggy's going to potentially let, I was going to say, Treasy hit this one, but kind of just debated the whole entire defensive set. Look at the 3 car members, the ball chasing coming out of Asgard Esports, because they know the desperation that's coming out right now. 1 minute remaining in this game. I'm not going to say desperation by any means, but they're trying to get something going. But all 3 members were on the left-hand side of the field. Basically in a flying V formation. Prodigy, I hate you. Token with a nice little crossbar shot right there. That one's going to fall. Or be saved. Forehand puts another shot on target as well. Bentley doing a good job keeping the possession on the minimal green side, trying to get things going for Asgard Esports. Where's Token at? Token needs to come up and try to hit this ball potentially. I'm not sure if he has enough boost, but wins the 50-50 challenge there. Forehand pops it to the left-hand side. Right, it's going to be centered. Can Bentley score it? Bentley shoots it too far to the right, and 10 seconds is all going to keep minimal green into this playoff run, and they're going to probably be advancing. With a great save right there at the end for Bentley. And if you are minimal green, you could be popping champagne bottles. And Forehand, Token, and Bentley quick to leave the match. GG's coming out of Forehand, though, before he does leave. And Asgard Esports is going to fall. You guys called it early on. Minimal green going to the whole entire game number 7 there. Doing things for the fans, essentially giving you guys a good show, taking it the whole entire distance, keeping you guys on the edge of your seats, especially myself. I mean, I honestly thought Asgard Esports was going to come in here and win this game, but like I said, it always comes down to who comes and who wants to play. Not necessarily who wants it more, but who comes to play, who comes prepared, essentially. So appreciate you guys so very much to win. Hey, they won 4 games. They didn't forget guys. I think Minnie did call it earlier. Nico and Prodigy both redeeming push-ups. I hate both of you. You guys are both very toxic. No, but congratulations to Minimal Green. Let's see if we can get Commander Boy on the phone. Do you want to do an interview or not? I'm not 100% sure. We have been doing interviews the last couple times. So let's see if he wants to do one. I have a super sweet caster voice. I appreciate you guys. I think, honestly, that's why I do tag my stuff below with auditory ASMR. Because I have a... people told me I have like a radio voice and a caster voice. I am looking to, you know, open to kind of trying to move up, man. I really am. I really do love casting. I really do enjoy it, man. So I have a lot of fun doing it too. I don't have the skill set necessary to be really good at Rocket League, so I like to cast it, you know. So hello, can you hear us?
Yes, I can.
Nice. Let me turn you down just a little bit.
All right.
No, you're good. I just wanted to make sure you weren't peaking too high, blowing people's eardrums out. First and foremost, congratulations. You guys are advancing to the next round. How you feel?
Oh my god. Well, it was already like stressful, the fact that we're already going to game 7. And traditionally for minimal gaming, like as an org, we for some odd reason always go the full stretch in every series, and today was no different.
Yeah, I know. You even told me that too when I asked you those series of questions. Essentially, you literally said, and I quote, "We have a tradition of always taking a game or a series to game 5. It just seems to be our thing." So that's exactly what you said, and I did say that in the introductions as well. I did mention it several times inside the cast. So you guys did secure it. You guys did get. You guys did pull away with that one though. So
yeah, we did.
What was the deciding factor for you guys? What helped you guys to your guys' success there?
So the games that we lost, well, we're still trying to figure out like how the team played, obviously. But the games that we lost usually came down to our rotational mistakes or just simply not shooting on target. Especially Game 6, where I felt like there was a lot of shots that we just could not finish. So it was just more of just kind of keep focused, especially since one of my players, I could tell he was kind of getting like tensed up. But I just let's just try to focus, just keep calm, let's just win the whole thing.
I mean, you had you had yourself a hell of a game, dude. I think you had yourself 2 goals, 1 game, and I think like 3 or 4 saves. And the chat was kind of giving you crap. They were saying that you have no mechanics, and I said, "He doesn't." Go ahead.
Let me say something. The chat is right. I don't have mechanics, but it doesn't mean because I always praise that to everybody. Like that's just me. But I don't know. Like I always somehow rank up, and I always somehow, get to these competitive levels. So I'm still trying to figure out what is a good strength of mine. I just know defense is more easier for me and just reading the game.
Yeah, I mean,
but mechanics, I will admit I don't have mechanics, but I still contribute.
I told these guys, I was like, it doesn't necessarily mean that he's a bad player because he has no mechanics. Essentially, he's putting himself in the right position to win a game. He's doing things on offense and on defense. Like you're basically, piggybacking off of Smiggy and Treasy, but you know your role essentially. You know what your job function is, and you do very well at that. If you do put some sort of mechanics with it, it will definitely help your game, but it will probably advance this team a little bit as well. But at the same time, you know your role, you know what your strong suits are, and you do very, very well at that.
Exactly, and that's actually something that I always try to make it known with whoever I'm teamed up with, especially with Smiggy and Treasy, who I know they're more mechanically sound than me.
No, Treasy's absolutely insane. That guy's nuts.
Treasy's pretty much a mechanical god in our team.
Yeah.
So I always tend to prefer players like that because they'll make up for the mechanics I don't have, and then I try to cover ground where they can't cover. So I pretty much fill in the gaps which they lack in.
Yeah, exactly. And like I said, you know your role, you know what your responsibilities are, and they're almost expecting you to be in that position. So, I mean, you guys did a hell of a job. You guys maintained great field position basically in game number, I would say game number 1, game number 2. I mean, most of the time you guys were having really doing a good job maintaining that field position, that pressure, the relentless offensive assaults essentially. And you guys just did a very, very good job at that. I think you guys should have won that game number 1 as well. You guys should have snuck away with that one, but Asgard just, kind of, I even said it on stream, they didn't perform to 100% their level, and they still beat you guys. So it was going to be a little bit of trouble. I honestly thought they were going to win the series based upon that first game. But you guys stuck with it, and you guys held, and you guys bounced back, and basically won the 2 next games with that one as well. So, is there anything you guys want to say to the fans in the chat, because they've been here hooting, hollering for you guys to be successful, man? They've been here holding it down for you guys.
Actually, I'm not on my family as well as a lot of the servers I'm a part of. So
you kind of broke up. I didn't hear what you said. I'm sorry. What'd you say?
I promoted the server to my family and to all the Discord servers I'm a part of, or at least the main ones that I'm a part of. I know Minimal Gaming, I promoted on there, so I'm pretty sure they're on there. Either Fugger or Paradox. I think I saw it in chat earlier, and any of my friends from my university. So,
go Tritons, am I right? Go Tritons.
Yeah. So to any of our supporters out there, thank you for coming out here. I always appreciate, every single game that we go on stream, it's always amazing seeing the support. It definitely helps going back to the streams and the VODs, seeing all the comments and seeing everybody get excited, whether we win or lose. So, but I'm happy that hopefully that we're able to pretty much give one hell of a give one hell. I'm cutting out.
It's okay.
To give one hell of a show.
Yeah, I know. I stressed that to the people basically in the chat. I was trying to tell them that, you know, you kind of wish that you guys want to give you want to give them a show here, and that's exactly what you guys did. Like I said, you guys took it to game number 7, and you guys still got the job done and secured that victory for the fans. So, you know, congratulations to you guys once again, and good luck to you guys next week, man.
Thank you for casting.
Yeah, no problem, dude. I love it. So if you guys need a caster, you guys know where to find me.
Sounds good. I'll keep you in mind.
All right, peace.
Peace.
I'm trying to get better at doing like more post-game interviews with the team captains, especially like the winning team captains and stuff like that. So I'm still new to this. Like I told you guys before, I'm essentially this is my first season with IGL. Okay, so I'm still new to this, the whole process of how everything works. I still don't even have access to a bracket, don't even know where to find one essentially. So, but yeah, still new to this kind of stuff, man. I appreciate you guys so very much. Congratulations, Smiggy. Congratulations to you guys in the Minimal family, man. Much love to you guys. Asgard Esports, much love to you guys as well. Good luck next season to you guys. It's just unfortunate that it had to end here for you guys, but somebody has to be a winner, somebody has to be a loser, and like I said, it just depends on who wants to show up and play. Like I said, man, Asgard was a heavy favorite, especially in my eyes. Like I said, they came out and they were basically on that hot streak. They were 6-2 coming into this game and took out the big dog Synodon that was 7-0. So it is what it is. If Asgard was here, you were by far our toughest team to face in the playoffs. Rightfully deserved to be in the semis and deserved to be in the finals. Yep, I 100% agree, man. That was a hard fought victory for you guys, man. But congratulations to everybody. Thank you guys very much. We're going to switch over from Whoopsyou caster mode to Whoopsyou the streamer.